time with Mark Martin. We really wanted to thank you. I thank our donors for what you've done. You've given us an incredible gift. You've given Vieques an incredible gift to enable us to help. And not many people get this opportunity in their lives. And we embrace this opportunity, and we thank you so much for it. It's just been incredible.
Yes, I thank everybody who donated and everybody who participated in some way. There are a lot of people that helped us get things, obviously the donors that helped us have a flexibility that allowed us to work in a very difficult environment of the relief effort, of the politics involved, of the difficulties that had to be vested to be able to bring the aid that Vieques needed and still needs. We're still working with other community groups, with the people, with the government, and to trying to find an answer of how to get the appropriate help to the people who need it, but also to look to the future.
And our goal is to unite the community in that effort. There's all of these groups working and a lot of groups doing great things. We need to come together and unite to make this happen for the future of Vieques, for the kids, for everyone. I mean, it's what Mark has seen, no one can imagine, and it's, you know, it brings people to tears when you talk about it. But where we're going in the future, it looks positive, and it's a lot because of people that are supporting Vieques from the outside.
Yes, if you've seen what we think, you see a very difficult time, and I can't even imagine how it must be to the people in the States that weren't here but just expected and assumed and were left without communications, which was one of our biggest problems. But as we saw all that mayhem, we saw people uniting together and creating a little bit of hope. And what we can see in the future is that this opened up the opportunity to see what the real problems were and the possibilities of get all those people who love Vieques to unite their efforts to make real changes here. And we're looking at great possibilities, not only from Vieques Love, but by other people involved in the community, from the people who came to Vieques once, creating programs in the schools, for the hospitals, for all these different things that really need it, that really always maybe were a problem, but now it may have some answers.
Yeah, and we need that open heart, we need the pure heart, we need the collaboration and that generosity of spirit, that people come together and work for the same common goal, and that's what we are hoping will happen here. And it is happening here, but it's still difficult. I'm just returning to my home, to my family, and what I see is there are still a lot of difficulties here to overcome, but we're going to do it.
Yeah, and I think that the reality of what we can do is a union of what people have had. Just the fact that so many people are coming to Vieques that are trying to help it rebuild, the fact that people who came in a vacation once were donating back then, and that part, it shows you that there is a lot of love for Vieques, and not using it to find the answers for these eternal questions that we have would be a missed opportunity.
And I just want to say, for all the donors that have written special notes to Vieques or to Mark or to myself or to Vieques Love in general or to the children on Vieques, I'm so sorry I haven't gotten back to you. It was a crazy time, but I want to get back to each and every one of you. Some of you have said I visited Vieques in 1974 and it's still in my heart. Vieques is a magical place, and that shows me that the island will never fail. It's people love it, and it's a magical place.
And I want to say that one of the things that you see me on some of these videos, it really started with Kelly calling me. We were here on the ground working, trying to do things. I'm telling you, it was a beautiful movement, but we didn't have the kind of power that we acquired when Kelly picked up the phone and called us and sent some great people down and sent
you
those.
You called me with a sat phone.
Well, they put a sat phone and was like, hey, you know.
Yeah.
So
they were doing it here and we were doing it there, and the beauty of it is we were all friends and connected, and we knew what would need to be done. Mark knew what needed to be done, and he started right away.
But we did not have any inkling of a possibility without the funds that were given. So we thank you for that, because I saw a whole world open up of possibilities there, and a great group of people that I won't munch on anything right now, but we'll identify them later, built what was like an incredible ground team, and the team that all over the States and Puerto Rico and other places got together to support us down here. It was an amazing story that someday we'll tell you. Now, there's still a lot to do, so I encourage everybody in their own way, with their own organizations, with any of the community groups here, that you look at Vieques and we look at it, that's in our hands. There's something we can do right now.
Thank you.
Gracias.